How do we become more attuned to the work of the Spirit? I mean, there's centuries of writing on this topic, obviously, right? I know I can only speak about my own experience, and that has been that I need to become much, much, much more self-aware of who I am, of how I've been formed, how I've been shaped. Because again, if it's really the case that the Spirit is actually working in and through all of us, but most of us are in denial of that or fleeing from it, that means the problem is really in me somewhere. Now, I'm participating in a system that encourages that and enables that and keeps it going, but addressing the system externally is not what's going to do this. I've got work to do in me to become more aware of what the Spirit is doing and what the Spirit wants to do and what it is about me that's keeping that down, right? That's resisting it. And that might be pain, it might be shame, it might be anger, hurt, who knows what these things are. I think it usually comes down to our vulnerabilities again that haunt us. But again, in Jesus, we see somebody who came in complete vulnerability and was quite capable of judging, of saying yes to this and no to that. But no amount of judgment kept him from the complete openness of embracing the other. This is what Jesus models for us. And I think that has to start somehow with us. Well, what do we need to do? Well, we need to look around, pay attention. What's God doing? Where do we see God's work happening? And when we see that, then we join in. We find a way to enter into that. We go more deeply. We get curious about it. Let it fuel our imagination as we work with Scripture and pray and see where God takes us. It's not too hard. We mess it up, but it's not too hard to look and see where God has transformed the world, where God has transformed people, and to say, what happened there? If I listen to that story really carefully, and then I can connect it with other stories that bear a family resemblance to that, and other practices that start to bear family resemblance, and pretty soon I can start to recognize, not as a formula, but as a kind of muscle memory, that this is what we're made to do, and this is what it looks like when we do it. It's much more like practicing an art than it is mastering an experiment or a formula or something like that, right?